It's okay, they'll knock them. Draw one, sure. No.
We'll all be the ones knocked out first.
Draw one, sure. No. Draw one, sure. Draw one.
Marion,
Sure, no.
don't be a cheater pants.
Excuse me?
Cheater pants. Draw one, sure. No.
If you can't read.
I knew it. What are your adventurer's glasses?
Where are my toes?
Draw one, sure. No.
I know I can't do it.
Can we look at it?
Thanks, Tom. You're so helpful.
Draw one, sure, but no, like. Draw one, sure.
I like mine.
Draw one, sure. No, it's okay.
Were you able to read it?
Oh, Lord.
Your
Draw
power?
one,
Really?
no.
Yeah. So once you know what your power is.
All right. You all now know which team you're on. You are on Team Red or you are on Team Black. You also now know what power you have and have no idea what it does. I will now explain to you what those things are. And for those of you that have a hard time reading, please note that each symbol, each one has a very large and very obvious symbol that you can use to correlate with the power. So, some of you are vindictive. If you are vindictive, then immediately upon your death, in any way, shape, or form, you can show your token and say, I am vindictive. You may then name any living player to die with you.
There you go, Denise. You're dead.
Wow.
Some of you are phoenixes.
You're going there, right?
If you are a phoenix, then immediately upon your death, in any way, shape, or form, you can show your token and say, I'm the phoenix. We will then trade out your token for one of these blank ones that don't do anything. But you can then go back to any island as if you hadn't died because it's an extra life.
Oh.
Very useful. Use it wisely. When you die. Some of you are unclean.
Oh.
If you are unclean, then you have a special power. At any point in time, you can shout, I'm unclean. You and everyone you're touching at the time of the shout dies. You touch them with your foot. Any part of your body that you touch someone with counts.
But that's a suicide.
Very good. It's a suicide bomber. And you may be wondering, weird. What's the reasoning behind a power that kills you? Seems kind of counterproductive. Remember, the objective is not to live. The objective is to be on the winning team. The winning team is the team that controls the most islands at the end of the third round. In controls islands, when there are more players on that island than the other team. So for instance, if you're on red, you're on black, you're on red, and I'm on black, then red gets 1 point for that island, black gets 1 point for this island, and we cancel each other out, so no points for this island. If you're both on the same team, it'd still be worth only 1 point, so we're controlling one island. So, if you, as the unclean, happen to murder, 5 members of the other team, when you die, then that's kind of a good play.
You can't do 5.
Yeah, you totally can. It happened
Group
before.
hug. Group hug.
Group hug. Bear hug.
It's all wingspan.
Or worse.
I know.
Or worse, you can be even super duper mean about it too and say, oh hey guys, let's have like a black conference over here. All the black players, over here. Let's talk for a second. I'm unclean, we're all dead.
Can you do that across islands or only on
Yes,
one island?
you can. Anything you can reach totally works. So I can do this. That works. And yes, legs work too, although I recommend not accidentally kicking players.
If the blue light is not on, you couldn't have done that then.
If the blue light was not on, then it means that one of these two islands is sunk, which means that one of these two people is dead. And I don't need to kill them anyway.
But wait, does it mean it's sunk? But they can have all the blue lights.
Well, the blue lights only ever go off if the island it's going to is off. So while technically, if the blue light went off, you couldn't go across, it usually means that one of the islands is down as well.
But I think he was asking, you can't, like, he could step from there.
I can't
That one was off.
I
You couldn't
can't,
reach across.
I can't do this because I can't move across the islands, but I could do this.
And then die.
If I had said unclean before I touched the lava, then that would have worked.
And you have to die with whatever.
Just so you know, the more questions you ask, the more complicated this gets.
Is there like slow-mo in
That's to be our customer support.
Well, there is actually. There are cameras and recording.
Okay.
But more to the point, and far more relevantly, if you are dead, unclean does nothing. So if I'm in the lava already and I say, I'm unclean, well, sucks to be me, because it doesn't really do anything. It's also only a time of shout. Again, if you're getting confused, just ignore this entire past paragraph. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
We're never gonna get to the game with the best questions.
there's not much more. Don't worry about it. We are playing with the Mad King. Mad Kings are very important because they're super rare. They're the rarest role in the game. If you are the Mad King, it is your job to stay alive at all costs because you are worth double points for your team at the end of the game. You double the value of your island. So normally they're worth 1, you make it worth 2. It's often enough to win the game. So if you're your team's Mad King, stay alive, stay hidden, stay quiet. If you find your team's Mad King, protect them. Keep them alive as best you can. It's more important for them to be alive than it is for you. Finally, if you find the other team's Mad King, kill them immediately. So, those are all the powers that are in the game. Any questions before we begin? Yeah.
So, like for example, if I know who's on my team and I tell somebody else,
You can say literally anything you want whenever you want. I could say, for instance, hey everyone, sup? I'm a black vindictive player, saw his chip, he's a red unclean. Screw that guy. You can say whatever you want, but you can also lie. That's the trick about it. You know for sure what someone is when you go to their island and share with them, but then it also means that you're close enough for them to hip bump you. Yes.
oh, buddy.
She's just gonna stay right there.
Right.
She's gonna hunger down.
By the by, if you're small and concerned about getting squished, there's no rule against sitting down. So just throw that out there. Anyway,
Until your island sinks.
I'm not saying there aren't counterplays.
I can't be hipped. Luckily, I can.
Well, if you are hit, you're not gonna like it.
We're jumping.
All right. Any final questions?
What's the max number of people per lily pad?
Is there a maximum of people per island?
Yeah.
Depends on how many
Is that a lily pad? What kind of game do you think we're playing?
I'm envisioning it's differently.
Part of this game.
Lily pad, boiling lava, same thing. All right. Then the first round begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
First round begin. Movement rounds for 90 seconds. Round 1, game 1. You are on the lava
You know
man.
what? I'm vindictive.
Choose someone that would kill. Vindictive kill. Come this way, man. 85 seconds. You are already dead.
I don't want to share.
75 seconds.
75 seconds.
Arby's gonna hunger down there.
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island.
Oh, we could be on the same team.
60 seconds.
Who knows? She's not sharing with me, that's for sure. You want to share, Randy?
Find out.
I'm willing to share.
Every deck here. Every deck.
Where's my red
If
flag?
you share, we have to actually show it.
You're a liar, Zach. You're probably a liar.
This is the bonus island. Everyone's looking at bonus.
Well, that's too bad. No, you touched the wall.
Want to share tokens?
Any powers?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of vindictive though.
Pick someone die with you.
Come on, Tom, bring it on.
30 seconds. Game 1, round 1.
Dead by vindictive.
No, actually, I don't want to share with you. Sorry. I'm moving back.
Sir, you have died. Come this way.
You're by vindictive.
He has
What killed you, sir?
Well, that's okay because I'm Phoenix.
Oh!
Anybody want to share?
Thank you very much. I will just
Could be fun.
stay here at the side. Because Kat is
10
a bad
seconds.
king. She's avoiding everybody. She's avoiding everybody.
Oh, I don't trust anybody.
Of course not. You shouldn't trust anybody.
Wait, I thought you were dead.
Yeah.
Freeze! Freeze! Stay where you are.
That's the end of round one. Go back to your island and sit where and stay where you are. All right. That is the end of round one. 2 rounds to go. Ghosts out there are making a decision that's going to affect all of you and probably cause some problems. While they're
They're the
doing
ones
that,
that
though,
get to choose which island.
you can talk all you want, but you cannot share tokens and you cannot move between islands. Meanwhile, one of these islands was the breathing, pulsating bonus island. Everyone on the island will now gain a bonus. Huh?
Oh, that one.
So you're on the bonus island.
Brad.
Who comes back from the dead?
Who's out there?
I'm trying to figure out.
I'll bring back Cat.
That's
Cat's here. I'm sorry, it's already here.
Yeah,
I told you she's a bad king. She's avoiding everybody.
Oh wait,
You're
I'm
mad at
sorry.
me?
I guess you're just maybe mistaken for
What team are
dead.
you on?
What team are you on?
Well, maybe we should go to the same island.
Did you not
You
listen?
can't share anymore.
No,
You can't share
not
anymore.
a great risk.
You only have round 1 to share and find out who's on what team.
I thought you two were on the same team, though.
Well, are you on Tom's team?
No, I haven't shared.
Stay on your islands. Do not move. Stay on your islands.
I'm back.
She came back from the dead. Even though Rad has no idea what team you're on.
Do you know? Anyone knows?
Does that make you
I knew what team Randy was on, but I knocked him out once I found out who he was.
What team was
Great, because I know you two are on.
So what team
All right, so
You can't share in round 2.
Bump each other
Round
up.
2 is no team sharing. That's not listening to the instructions.
It's just too much.
you cannot share until the time is up.
Oh, until the time starts.
I go back to
You gotta be close to it, like, bring it back.
All right.
You should ask Brad what team he's on.
So, the ghosts are making a decision that's going to be very relevant to you guys in a few seconds. But while they do that, I'm going to go ahead and explain these big islands here. These are called capital islands. They're big, they're shiny, they're nice. But they have a special property about them. Fireball, super thing.
If we do that, we're risking one of us is gonna die.
So, these islands have property about them. They can sink in tiers. Specifically, if anything happens to one of these islands, they sink. The bottom tier says, I'm alive, he's dead, because he's stepping there. You see why? So if anything happens to it again, the whole thing goes down. And we're both dead. So, bear that in mind.
So it's got 2 tiers.
It's got 2 tiers. It looks like 3, but it's actually 2.
Fireballs?
Huh?
Can I have one of those fireballs?
You know, you make an excellent point, because what even are these things? These are very good. Someone paid attention. So these are fireballs. Fireballs sink islands or raise them. If you throw a fireball at an island sinks in a matter of seconds. If you are stepping on the island and are still here when it goes down, you are toast. If you throw a fireball at an island that's sunk, the island comes back up instantly. Fireballs are one-time use. The minute they hit the lava, the wall, or anything else, they are dead balls and do nothing. If a fireball hits a person, nothing happens. And they're perfectly fine. If you catch a fireball in the air, though, it's yours. So, this is unsafe. Alright.
Hey, you didn't answer my question. Can I have that fireball?
Well, actually, I may give it to you or may not, because the thing is that the ghosts get to decide who gets the fireball. And they've decided that everyone on a certain island gets fireballs, and that island is yours. Congratulations.
Oh!
It's dead, sorry.
All
You're
right.
really bad, Nick. Don't get on fire.
All right.
Oh, good Lord, that's new.
All right. So that's a massive pick range. Okay. So now the ghosts have made their decisions. They think that there are too many islands, so they're gonna sink some. Oh yeah. Okay. So, one other thing I need to ask as well. We have the ability to record your game and post it onto YouTube if you want to for free. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. What?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
The boss said yes.
The boss said yes. Close enough. Your game will be available for free at the end of the session. All right. So, they think there are too many islands, so they're going to sink some. More accurately, 4. 4 islands will flash and sink, and if you're on them, you should, like, not be. Those islands will sink, and the second round will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round begun. Move freely.
Move between islands. Game two.
Okay, round 2.
I don't know where to go.
Oh, come on. That's really out.
We're all just sitting here.
Come over here.
Why?
Okay, let's go.
75 seconds. Move between islands.
You're on the same team?
Oh, dead, sir. You have died. Please come this way.
We're not sharing
We can have
Oh, I didn't have power. I used it up already.
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island.
Where's the bonus island?
The bonus island is here, sir. The pulsating island. 55 seconds. It is a good place to be at the end. You want to end on the bonus island. Dead. You have died, ma'am.
I was on your team. Wait, what is
How am I supposed to know? You wouldn't share with me.
35 seconds. Game 1, round 2.
Yes.
Okay, well, you want to share your team color?
Okay, I'm pretty sure these 3 guys are black, just so everybody knows.
What's that? Cat's a liar.
Those 3 guys are black.
They're blocked?
Right? Okay, so that's Niggs. You're not black.
Sink. 3, 2, 1. Sunk. Dead. Dead.
Yay.
We'll be sunk island. You are dead.
Cat.
Any
I
powers?
apologize, sir. 10 seconds.
Kill Rad. He kills it. Rad.
Rad.
5 seconds.
Initiative.
5 seconds!
Freeze. Do not move. Stay on the island. Unbelievable.
One. Yeah. What? Let's untangle this. 1 second. Okay. First off, what dead players do we have here? You died by vindictive, and you died because you fell in the lava. So both of you are done. Any powers?
Yeah.
It doesn't help. All right. Next up. Okay. So first off, that's unclean. That touches people and dies.
Yeah.
Vindictive, you choose one person to die with.
With you.
When you die yourself, you die on your own.
I threw the ball. No, I threw the ball.
Threw the ball on somebody's foot, so nothing happens.
But then you,
He fell in the lava anyways, but he's a phoenix, so that's okay, so he's fine. You are, let me see your extra tip.
so that's because
Yet you're vindictive, so you continue to die with you. He was a phoenix, so he actually goes back to an island. Okay. Do you kill him again? You can kill him again or anyone else.
How did he kill me again?
Because you died.
You died once in the lava by falling in the lava.
And then
Oh,
you
because I
used
stepped
to
out because you said that was better.
Yes. So you stepped in the lava, which killed you, which lost your phoenix. So now you are vulnerable to being killed one more time.
But I can take somebody else.
You can take out any one person with you. So you kill her.
Oh.
Cool. All right. So you go. Any powers? You are vindictive as well, so that's a change. So name someone else to die with you. Okay, so much for that. All right, all of you go to Deadlands. Dread Creek. All right. I promise this game isn't usually that complicated. Anyways, this is the bonus island. Everyone like it's a bonus. Oh.
I thought it sunk.
No, it's a bonus. It's slowly pulsating.
But he sunk it with the fireball.
No, this one was something fireball.
We were all 3 standing there and he threw a fireball at us, right? Rad did. He threw a fireball. Oh, okay.
I can check with the other guy, but
It's okay.
But I'm pretty sure the fireball
That's
sang
fine.
that way, which made everyone panic and run that way for
That's
some
fine.
reason.
Yep.
Anyways,
Wish I had known. Would have stayed on the bonus island.
all right, so it's the end of round 2. One round to go.
Are we allowed to share in this round?
You can share in every round, but we're in between rounds, so you cannot share.
Oh, see, that's what.
Yeah, but sharing is
I
sharing
thought.
right
I thought
now.
The ghost is still making a decision.
You can't.
Yeah, you can share. You can share during the round whenever you want to. The round starts when I'm done counting and when the islands sink.
Gotcha.
There's more sinking island.
Oh, did I forget to mention that? The ghost making another decision.
Wait, and like, if they sink a capital island, is it only the bottom island? That's
They have to spend more than 1 sink to sink the whole thing.
Somebody can tell why they're both.
Yeah, better. Dan, can you give an example of a sinking capital island? Sink the bottom tier?
That is the entire island sinking, and this is just the bottom tier.
Gotcha.
That's what that looks like. So, if you see the capital island flashing, first instinct should be to jump to the top. Second instinct should be to just get off entirely,
If the light paths are pulsing, that means the entire island is going down.
among other things.
So when you say the top, if the bottom tier goes down, you make it here, right?
That's safe and that's. Yeah, we're going to be doing an expansion and upgrade soon. That's actually going to make it so that you can do all three.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be kind of cool.
The ghosts have made a decision.
All right. The ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus.
to you.
Oh!
Such deception. Much loss.
All right. And now the third and final round has begun. The ghosts, we'll begin in a few seconds, sorry. The ghosts, because the ghosts think that there are still so many islands. So they're going to sink some, and I have no idea how many. The ghosts will raise or sink islands in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go! Begin!
3, 2,
1,
1, sunk! Round's begun.
I'm black, by the way, so 90 seconds.
I'm red.
Final round?
What are you?
Bye.
I don't know.
Just
He's
pro
lying.
tip.
Yeah.
I'm red. The game's live. You can
Why
do
did
it.
I lie?
But
I can't even get over
right
there
now, the field's been cut, so there's no way to get over there. If you use your firewall to try to sink them, you may hit them, you may not. You can also use them to raise islands too. So if you want to recut the field, you can go say hi to them. Or you can say screw you and just throw it.
Raise it up, Randy.
Raise an island.
But they can just move to that section over there.
Yeah, I know. So like you should. You could. But you
Raise
should.
an island.
45 seconds.
Do whatever you want. I'm just getting
Final round of game one.
Strapping device.
You
Raise.
said you're red.
I am
right?
red.
Okay.
Are you red, Cat? If not, I'm coming for you. If you don't tell me, I'm coming for you anyway.
I'm red.
35 seconds. You ready? Final round. No bonus island in final round. Dead! I'm sorry, you have died, sir.
Dead.
Dead, you have died
Oh,
now.
wait.
Can your powers help you?
Yes, Phoenix. Go back to any. Go to any island you want.
20 seconds.
Any powers?
Where are you, Julie? Who died? Cat?
15 seconds. Final round. Dead, you have died, man. You are standing alone.
I'm a phoenix.
Phoenix, return to any raised island. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Dead, you freeze.
Freeze.
Stay on your island. Do not move.
Nice. All right. So, that is the end of the last round. Now let's see what happened.
Oh.
Show me your entire chip. Flip. Flip. That is 1 point for Black Team for controlling this island. Flip. And that is 2 points for Black Team. 2-0.
Such victory. Much wow.
You bumped me up.
I did?
Shit's back. Let's play again.
Well, that only because they said you were red.
Shit's back. Let's play again.
Oh, so Denise was supposed to tell you that I was on because I already shared
Ending game sound effect when you tap and be like, end of game.
Denise. That's okay, I was Phoenix.
You are
Luckily,
one.
I would love Chips to back. Return. Choose your island wisely. Chips back. Chips back.
This ship is on.
Choose your island wisely.
Zach over.
Well, then you guys were all three. Were you all three?
Well, maybe I surprised you.
Alright.
Maybe I surprised you.
Fire breather
See, I don't
liar.
know really believe that.
really
No, I was that.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, they do. Fire breather
I
liar.
told Julie you were black, Randy.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry,
All right, so the second game, just like the first, all the rules are just the same. The only difference is I'm throwing in some new powers. We're going to throw in the liars. The liars are a bit tricky. And let's see here. Where are they? Like it has. Thank you. All right. So, the liars are more than a little bit tricky. Look closely. This player is on black team. They look like they're on a red team, but they're actually on the black team. This player is on the red team. They look like they're on black, but they're actually on red. The power of the liars is that they're on the opposite of the team listed. Use this fact to gain friends, and then kill them. And some of you are going to be fire breathers. Fire breathers are a very interesting power. What happens is, once per round, for each of the 3 rounds, a fire breather can shout, "I am the fire breather! Give everyone on my island fireballs!" And as long as the people who stay on your island when you shout it, then one of us will run over, grab fireballs, and come back and give everyone on your island fireballs. So ideally, you'd want to have majority of players on your team on that island because you can get like upwards of 9, 10 fireballs at the same time. That being said, couple of important caveats. Number 1, if someone leaves your island, they sacrifice their fireball if they leave by the time we get back with the fireballs. Second, if anyone leaves your island, then you also, personally, as the fire breather, do not get your fireball. So
anyone leaves, you don't get it?
let me put it this way. Hey, yo, what's up? I'm on black team. You're on black team, right? Cool, great. We're totally friends. Hey, I'm the fire breather. Give everyone on my island fireballs. And cool. So you're gonna get a fireball. I'm gonna get a fireball. Just don't leave, because if you leave, then oh no, you left. That means you don't get a fireball. If there was another person here, they'd get a fireball. But now I lose mine too because I couldn't keep you all together.
So you have to stay there for the.
For as long as it
Until you
takes
get
for
the
us to
ball.
get fireballs and bring them to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is usually about 3 to 5 seconds, on average.
Meantime, can other people from the team go over and push you out?
If someone from the other team in any way causes people to leave that island, then they lose the fireballs. So bear that in mind. You can use your fireball power when you are alone. However, it means you only get the 1, which is unless someone makes you change islands. So, all right. Oh, one last thing. If I say that I'm doing fireballs and someone else comes on later, nothing happens to them, so they don't get fireballs. Any questions regarding that?
I like to drink the fireball.
Me too. Yeah. I was like, I'm craving some cinnamon whiskey all of a sudden.
All right.
Changing my strategy this time. Stay up and Julie and her big old hips.
I would have protected you because if I would have known you were on my team.
I didn't even get a chance to play it. Without asking.
Go over to her island and knock her off?
She came over.
She's like, I don't care what team you're on, you're out. You might be on my team, but you're out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second game begins, and round 1 starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Move between islands. 90 seconds. Dad, you have tied, sir. You are standing in love.
Vindictive.
Vindictive. Choose someone to die with you, sir.
Do you?
I want Denise.
Where is Denise?
Garcia.
You have-
Martinez.
Come this way, Martinez. We have died.
Sorry, Denise. You're dying with me.
70 seconds. Sir, you are standing in love. Dead players, please proceed this way.
That's okay. That's not the point of the game.
That's the bonus island. Everyone on there gets a bonus.
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island.
Bonus island?
Dad,
Wall touch. I apologize, ma'am. 50 seconds.
good gracious.
Fancy your comments? Oh, excellent.
To themselves.
Remember,
So
that's
to
still the
any
bonus
raised
island over there.
Jose?
35 seconds. Game 2, round 1.
don't know.
30 seconds.
That's still the bonus island over there. Everyone on there gets a bonus.
You have to show me your.
Someone take out cash. Don't cheat.
Avoid the lock.
Wait, come here.
No.
Good save. Good. You have died, ma'am.
Did you just knock yourself out?
10 seconds. Yes, she did.
Oh, no.
Game 2, round 1.
And you have to go.
5 seconds.
Randy, what team are you on?
Freeze! Do not move, stay on the island. Do not move.
All right, so that's the end of round 1, and now half the team's dead. Dear God.
Wow.
All right, so hi, you're on the bonus island.
Bonus island.
Who comes back from the dead?
Miriam.
They've got like margaritas.
Yeah, you've been resurrected.
Resurrection! How many people did you kill already, Zach? You're a murderer.
No,
Let's
son.
go back to life.
Back to the bonus island.
You went
Hey,
right
I
after
rescued
Rad.
Thank you.
I'm a disliker of Catherine's team.
Okay, me too.
Which one's that?
We're going after you. No. But they're together.
All right.
We're going after Cat.
The ghosts are making a decision.
Do you have any allies?
I'm noticing this team is a little bit bloodthirsty. Oh, hey, are you on my team? I don't know. I just want you dead. All right. The ghosts are making a decision. It should be done in about 15 seconds, or else.
Oh.
Or else we decide.
Yes, you can hold it for as long as you want. Even for the whole game. Ghosts, I'm getting bored.
Without Miriam, they don't know what to do.
We need somebody to talk to. We're doing this and this, yeah.
Don't know how to cheat without Miriam. It takes a while to actually come to
So you were dead, Miriam, and then you came back?
Yeah. Somebody brought me back.
Bonus island.
Thank you.
Bonus island brings you back. It's why you want to, if at all possible, get on bonus island. Okay. The ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus to you.
I knew you were doing that. Ow! I think it's rubber.
All right.
No, you want to.
And now.
6 island.
Well, technically you can, but like you shouldn't.
And actually, even loaves if we can.
And now, the second round begins, and an unknown number of islands will raise or sink. And the second round begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! 3, 2, 1. Sunk, you are dead. Any powers?
Only the top part is good.
The round's begun.
Half sunk. Well, the top is good out there.
Oh yes, there's one
I
more.
don't know.
3, 2, 1. Sunk.
There we are.
Barely alive.
No,
So much sinking. Okay, you want
we really despise you.
to?
On the same team.
We are?
No hitting with forearms, hits only.
Miriam, same team.
Same team.
We're same team.
Okay.
Trust
You
him.
can trust me on this. Why is that?
Come here, Jose. I need to know.
It's not. That one is, and it's bonus.
Wait, is the round going?
Yeah, we're
Still
live.
going.
Bonus?
40 seconds!
Do you know if you're on the back and
That's
you're
still the bonus.
Dead.
Shit.
Any powers?
No.
Would you like
Oh,
to
it's still
show?
going, right?
Sorry.
Yep. 30 seconds!
Back to the
We gotta get them.
Okay.
Only the top part's good.
I can't
okay.
see. What this is bonus? Fire breather.
bonus.
Fire breather! Go. Everyone? There you go.
Hey, if you're on the
He's a fireballist.
15 seconds!
Can she fireball with bonus island?
She can if she
can, if she wants.
Read it. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Island sunk.
Oh, they're not dead?
Yeah, they get 3 seconds to get off.
Oh.
The bonus has reappeared over there.
You want to
Big
come
one.
over and share?
Bonus.
I think so.
Zach.
Look at that.
Okay, fight, no one comes on the
Okay,
side.
he's gonna fireball. Be ready to catch.
Or you could block.
Aim low. If we block it, it doesn't count.
Yeah, correct. Freeze! That's the end of round 2. All right. Hello.
Nice.
You're on the bonus island. Name someone to come back from the dead.
Do we know anyone? Oh, Julie.
I don't know anyone.
Yeah,
All right. Julie, Ann.
Is it required?
Each person brings back a person.
Can we refuse to bring them back?
If you want to, but I'll tell them you did that.
Might as well.
Don't tell the ghost.
Okay, so Randy, Julie.
Randy and Julie. Okay. Who for you?
Do you know anyone who's definitely on the other team that we don't want to bring back? Otherwise, we'll just roll the dice. How about today? Tom.
Randy, Julie, and Tom. You've been resurrected.
No idea. Nick, you're either with us or you're against us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if one of you wants
They
to shoot over here,
resurrect
we can
their-
Go back
we can
to
shove
this
it over.
power. I'm sorry, yeah. Go back to this island.
This one?
All ghosts come back with all their powers.
Well, that was-
No, you go back to the big one, the pulsating one.
We all have the pylons.
We all have to go on
Is that the all good on that one?
Right, you're back. That was really thoughtful. Up. Can't move between islands.
So wait, I have to be on here too?
Don't they all have to be on that one?
Yeah,
That is
problem
correct.
Does somebody have a fireball? Fire
Jose does.
Oh, do you have to throw it?
You gotta
Is the
block it.
round still going on?
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's start.
I'll do it, Jose.
We gotta block that
So
ball.
what's, we can't go that.
You can, yes.
Does he
Now
have
we
a fireball?
can't. So,
Block it with his body.
If he throws it,
Is that it?
we have to have a confirmed hit though. If we block it, it doesn't count.
Oh, really? That's the round that started.
Round's gonna start as soon as the ghosts pick up their freaking mind.
what do we have?
Wait for the round. Wait for the round.
You guys don't even know if you're all on the same team, right?
You gotta roll the
We know
dice.
some of us
sometimes.
are.
What if we're all enemies?
We had to pick people. We're like, oh,
Just
these
randomly?
guys
Yeah,
are
we
probably
did.
on our team.
It seemed like nice
Well, we
guys.
don't know.
Bring
So,
it back.
you know, be worried. And Nick's, we don't know what Nick is.
Nick's a wild card.
island on his own.
He's a dark horse.
You're wrong.
Greater than 50%.
I'm just on the opposite.
All right, the ghosts have made their decisions.
It's definitely the side of there, so you're ready.
You're ready to bang out your comments.
Run quick. We got 3 seconds. Well, how do we know?
The ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus
That indicates that this is the specialty of
to you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. The ghosts
This game's
also
over like
still
in 2
think
seconds.
there are way too many islands,
Because I mean, yeah, there's enough.
so they're gonna sink some.
You're gonna go there, Tom, you go that way. Yeah, kill that.
I should probably mention an important fact here, which is, if 2 fireballs hit an island, they cancel each other out. So if you all decide to launch all of your fireballs at the same island, it's not going to do as much as you think. Technically there are 5 of you, so we'll sink it, but that's kind of a waste.
That's where you're wrong. There's so it's just you guys that are left.
wipe out.
Unless somebody decides a bowling ball. and jump
All
inside.
right. Also, you can hold on to it for like as long as you want. So take a chill pill. All right. The game begins, and the final round starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Island sunk with you dead. Dead. You're still alive, and now you're dead.
Still going?
I can't bring my other back.
Raise.
I lost my ball.
Raise the tiny one.
Tom, are you on our team?
I lost my ball.
Randy, have you vetted him?
Yeah, I'm not.
All right, you.
Sink volunteer. Sink 3, 2, 1. Sunk. This one. Sink bottom tier. Sink top tier.
You're dead.
Yeah, you're toast.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Phoenix, go back to any island you want. Phoenix, go back to any island you want. Take this chance.
Okay.
How much time is left in the turn?
We've got
30 seconds!
what he said.
And we're all set. Huh?
Did you vet him, Randy?
I still don't know. That's what
No fireballs, so what are we doing?
Fireball.
It's a big rush.
Fire breather. 6, 3, 2, 1. Island sunk. Bottom tier sunk. You're dead.
Oh.
6, 3, 2, 1. Bottom tier sunk. You are dead.
You win.
The bottom tier is sunk. You're dead.
Got
Crap.
You can sit down to end the round early, or wait. 3, 2, 1. All right. Show me your entire chip. That is 1 point for Red.
Yeah!
Yep.
Red team ringers!
I need to see your entire chip.
Flip it over, Randy.
Flip. Thank you. 2-0. Red victory.
Or the mad kick.
All red players win. All red players win. Shit's back. Let's play again.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a diving fireball shot as I dove into the water. What?
All right.
No, I didn't.
We have all powers
Yeah,
back.
you were
All chips
black.
back.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm anti-cat. I'm red.
All right.
Anyways.
Yep.
So I read, you were on different teams too?
Yep. Thank you.
She thought you were a liar.
I thought we were on the same team.
All right. So.
Well, I saw her try to knock you off, so and I already
She
knew
wouldn't
you.
share.
Should have got personal, that's why.
No, I'm not gonna share.
She
You're
doesn't
not
trust
gonna share.
anybody.
Gotta
She
look beyond the
doesn't
color.
trust anybody.
All right. So. Bit of a pro tip, by the way. In a few seconds when the round first starts, I recommend just like sitting down because people just gotta murder each other instantly. Dear God. All right. So. That doesn't usually happen, by the way.
This guy.
All right, so we are going to throw in one more power because I think you guys need it. We're throwing in the clerics. The clerics, the clerics can once per round name a player to come back from the dead. This power works even if the cleric themselves is dead. So, the cleric may never bring back themselves, and if the cleric forgets to use their power during a round, they can use their power in between rounds. So that's helpful. However, the cleric may not use their power at the very end of the game. So, bear that in mind. All right, so let's see here. Sweet. All right, any questions? No. Okay. Good. All right. Oh, one last thing. The cleric has an additional resurrection they may use upon their death. So normally they can resurrect 3 times, once per round, but they can actually resurrect 4 times, once per round, and then once when they die. They may never resurrect themselves, but they can name someone else to go back in their place. So, find out who your team's cleric is, say hi, shake hands, and make sure you exchange business cards or something, because that's a good contact to have. All right, does anyone have any questions? Has anyone forgotten what all the other powers do? Do you want me to quickly run through them one more time? Okay, very quickly. Name someone to die with you when you die. Come back from the dead once. When you touch someone and say unclean, they all die. You are worth double points at the end of the game. Looks like they're on your team, actually on the other person's team, also a lying asshole. At any point,
Well, there's 2 of them.
how dare you? This is a team building event. We are trying to be a family here. All right, so
Jump off the island.
Fire breather.
fire breather, find
Payroll, what is that?
find your
She has the power.
find your friends and give them fireballs, and find your friends and bring them back to life. All right. There's the cliff notes for you. All right. Any final questions before we begin the final game? No. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Cool. All right. The game begins in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let it go, turtle.
Go!
Go.
Everyone wants to get first to die.
Brad has to hang out with you.
Alright, we're civilians. Come on.
Dad, wall touch! Come here.
Wall touch.
Oh, okay.
Denise is red. 80 seconds to move between islands.
Dad! Any powers?
Any powers?
Doesn't help. Hold on.
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island. Bonus island. Tom, don't use your hands. Tom. Bonus island. Tom, using your hands. 45 seconds.
Cannot use hands
Dead.
and shoulders.
You have time. Told you, Tom. Exercise caution. Just playing by the rules. 35 seconds. Just playing by the rules.
Phoenix, come here. Come here.
Oh, the Phoenix.
Alright. You get to use up your Phoenix power. 30 seconds.
Where the boss side is over there. Okay.
That looks a little. There's the bonus side.
Aggro here.
It means you get bonus.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of bonus?
15 seconds.
Call somebody back.
Wait, you gotta wait. Let's give ourselves a count of 3 after we share.
So you guys don't know what you're doing.
No, we're just gonna stand here.
Yeah, okay.
Because
That's actually a pretty good strategy.
freeze! Do not move, stand your island. Do not move.
All right. So,
If we all mutually
let's see here.
Brad, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Stand your island.
You're on the bonus island. We're talking to Dad.
Yeah, no, it's kind of hard with that, Brad.
Finally understanding.
Such excitement.
Yeah.
So,
That's because we don't share.
anyone
Because
else?
we're all like cats.
Go back
Just
to
don't
the
forget
bonus
bonus
island.
island. Return to the bonus island. Congratulations.
I brought you back some guys.
Unless you guys are both on the wrong team.
Yes, you're on the same team. Opposite of me.
That being
So I'm
said,
gonna take out Tom? I can take out Tom.
You want some?
What's your
Who
color?
wants some Marion's best?
I mean,
The ghosts are making a decision.
We have a decent count, right?
Oh, no, we got the numbers right now.
Who's we? Hmm.
all right, we are in between rounds. Girls are making their decisions. You can't
One of us is gonna be off.
Come on, we haven't started the round.
There are
Brad.
only 2 rules, mate, in between rounds. You cannot share tokens, you cannot be between islands. That's literally it.
But you can make fun of Zach if you want.
You can say whatever you want.
Exactly.
She's not on our team.
Especially Zach defense.
Unless you're lying.
Unless you're lying, hello.
I feel like I'm
Would she be a liar?
I think we're on the line.
Do we know what the other Randy is?
No, so far it's like the 4 of
I
us.
think we're best friends.
Whoever the 4 may be, whatever that means.
On the opposite team.
You want to know something?
They're really saying
No.
they're not on the
Well, I think she's on the same team as you guys.
Are you?
Oh, okay. Really? You know this for certain.
Kind of a loner.
Hey, I think we're exactly it. Because
Look, the best thing to do is what she's doing right now. So sit on a capital island and just stay there. And nobody's gonna bother you.
if Zach and Denise on opposite team.
We're trying to figure out our corner, okay?
You might have.
Mind your own.
You should share in Turtle. That's the best guy.
Sharon.
No. I'm the aggro team.
He's actually right now.
Yeah, Zach is pretty aggro. I mean, remember bubble
He's
soccer?
actually right now. It's 6 now and 6
Did you say it's 6 known?
6 known and 6 unknown.
He's in accounting.
He's in accounting, so he's got this all
6
down.
on all one team.
Black,
I
black,
can't trust
red,
you.
red,
Just
black.
count everybody.
He's got a memory like no
You guys
other.
are on the same team? Have you determined that?
All right.
Howdy, there's 6 of
The
us.
ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus to you.
Come on, you gotta be on your toes.
Yeah, we're on the same team. I feel it.
All right.
I know, me too.
I discovered that actually, my heart, we're actually friends.
We're gonna get
So,
on the same team.
yeah.
I'm on the same team as this guy right now.
All right.
Yes, I am.
Couldn't you all be on the same team? Oh, wait.
Someone's being
All
liar.
right.
I'm gonna use the wire.
The second round begins, and 4 islands will sink in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1, island sunk. You are dead. Both of you are dead.
Look at all that. You guys okay?
You're fine, barely, but you two are dead.
Oh, we have a physical impairment.
Well, what's your power, guys? You're still alive.
You okay, Tom?
We're live, people. Game's still going.
Oh,
Any
boy.
powers?
Yeah.
Woo! Well, there's not much. They cut us off from the entire island thing, so.
And someone else.
Wait, is this?
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, you're okay.
Don't do that again.
We have ice if you want.
I'll survive. Good.
All right.
Oh, I see. They took out one of the levels.
Yeah.
Bottom level.
He's okay. He's okay.
Don't step on the bottom
Right here.
level.
I just can't step on the second.
Go that way.
No, you have to go up on the next level.
No,
he's fine.
no. Top 2 are okay.
I was resurrected. Where do I go?
We have to be on the same island
This time, clearly.
Are we?
I don't know.
Dead. Volunteer. Sub dead.
Wait, are we going?
What's the powers?
I stepped in the water.
Yeah, that's dead.
Yeah, okay, I guess we're on the same
See,
team.
everybody's using hands. Come on, people. Keep your hands down. Keep your hands down. You guys should just hunker down. Just hunker down.
That's bonus island over there.
That's a bonus.
Get over here!
She's dead.
Dead. Both of you. Both of you are dead by bottom tier. All 3 of you are dead by bottom tier.
That's okay. You got resurrected one.
Any powers? All right.
What you get?
All of you go to Deadlands. Meanwhile, bro,
Look at that.
you two are on the bonus
We don't
island.
know.
So, back in the bed.
You gotta cut the shit.
That's alright, man. They cut the island. They cut it.
Okay, so it's.
So we really have no choice. So we can just.
Well, right now
sneak-
it's either 3-3
or
4-2. So you're the deciding.
And I'm not sharing.
Really?
Teach you to pick something.
I can't share because it's middle round.
Oh no, but I mean, what's the start?
I'm bad. No, I'm not sharing.
You're back?
Really?
Yeah.
So if we share the same
because
power, we're not
Randy
sharing.
probably already.
Well, if I said
said
Marcel.
who else.
Well, see, unfortunately, the person I would take out is gone.
Yeah.
Where do I go?
Okay, grab back. Never mind. We have the numbers.
We
We
do
don't
have
need to.
somebody to take out. Okay.
Wait, I don't know. He won't tell us. So. Well, actually, no, but he said he's not going to share. But
You're not gonna share?
No.
So I think those two are on our team.
So you guys can just knock me out if you want and decide whether or not I'm on your team. You can knock me out.
I'm pretty sure you guys are on our team.
If he's not gonna share, we're better off knocking him off.
Exactly. If you guys are opposite of Cap, you guys are on our team.
I want to bring back your question. Who's on your team? And him?
All of you?
We have no idea about
Steve.
Steve.
I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing.
Julie.
I'm not sharing.
Each cleric.
Then knock him off. Knock him off.
So actually, right now, honestly, if we just stay alive, and you guys split up and we win.
Yeah. But then all these islands are dead.
Yeah. Well, we have plenty over here. Maybe we'll just kill Steve and you guys just move over there.
There must be.
And then they find out we're on your team.
There's also an action.
We could solve this pretty quickly.
Look,
Can we share?
it's no fun if you know what team you're on.
Oh no, but once you're on the path, I'm saying the first game, we're not talking about giving us later.
I know, but it's still no fun. No, I'm not gonna share. That's no fun.
What if we're peaceful?
Well, no, I mean, honestly, at that point,
Look, I know all about being peaceful until we find out it's the enemy.
Wait, how did she come back? Over here.
if we don't know, it's better to kill.
Which is fine.
Yeah, no, exactly. So, Brad, get him.
Somewhere was a player.
Or Brad, jump and do a bowling ball right into us.
Oh, died the last time. Hurry
Oh,
up.
this is gonna be awesome. They're gonna all die.
Yeah, we have to stay here.
Here, what? Did you not listen to the rules?
I thought the round.
The round goes when the time. You can only move when the timer's moving. Is the timer moving?
That was our first rule.
The first rule is you don't talk.
Can we kick him out now because he's died?
Well,
He's not multiple times for
You
rules
can try.
violations.
Well, you can't kick him, but you can try to pit bump him.
There you go. There you go. Rules violations. Come on. Of course, my island probably will go away anyway.
And now the Ghost
They're gonna try
decide
to
to
get rid
award a
of
fireball
most people if
bonus
possible.
to
I would think so.
you.
Me?
And you. And you.
Oh wow. It hasn't started yet.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you can build the bridge back, guys, if you want.
If you feel like it, sure.
Feel free to build the bridge, guys.
Careful though, the ghosts may have other ideas. Because the ghosts
We've already decided.
think that there should be more and fewer islands, so they're gonna raise and sink islands.
Ooh, here we go.
But don't die.
An unknown number of islands will raise or sink in 7, if you're in the lobby, you're going to be toast. 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1, raise! Raise! And that's dead. Push my shoulder.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm vindictive, so Rad's coming with me. That's why I don't care.
Push my shoulder does not count.
Yep, so my shoulder doesn't count.
Shoulders don't count. Go back. Over here.
No, I think we're screwed.
Alright, the bottom tier is sunk, so don't step on that. But I think you're
Kicks are okay. Shoulders are not.
Still going.
No, technically, you can still be connected.
Yeah, no, it's already connected. You guys can all reach each other.
Oh, but just
Just don't touch bottom tier.
only the bottom. Only these is good.
Top 2 are okay. Bottom are not.
There's
Dead by bottom tier. I just said that. So, Penny Powers. Yeah, you can instantly bring someone back from the dead.
Oh shit, we're screwed. Now just go over there.
30 seconds! Only
Don't
the
step
top.
bottom tier because that kills
Don't
you.
step on someone.
Bottom tier is sunk.
Okay,
You're
just stay
dead.
right there. Stay there.
You stepped on
Top
it.
2 are okay. Bottom tier is sunk.
Almost in. I really
Go ahead.
did.
Fireball
I
raise
dare
it
you.
now.
I dare you. Go ahead.
Raise. Bottom tier.
We're done.
Okay. Go ahead. Come on. Come on.
Go back to
Do
the top of
it.
your
Get her.
shorts.
Do it.
5 seconds!
Is the top one still there?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Freeze! Do not move! Do not move. All right. That's the end of the game. Let's see what happened. Show me your entire chip. That is 1 point for black team. That is 1 point for red team. That is a point for red team. That is a black mad king worth 2 points. And that is a point for black team. 4-2. All black players win.
Nice.
All black players win.
Suckers. We're not on the same team.
Just back, please.
It's all on you, Denise.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Before you head out, want to take team photo? You're all looking up on the central island. Up on the central island. We should actually invest in like a chips management thing.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of ideas there. Because there's
By the way, you are all welcome to pose with any of these labels you feel apply to you.
Wait, here, let me give Zach his.
The liar.
Here you go, Zach.
There you go, Zach. You are the liar.
I thought I was on your team, Kat.
Everyone choose your favorite and then up on the central island.
Get down. You're gonna put down on the
Or
level.
just get, yeah, there you go.
Like a soccer team photo.
Me and Zach will just do the,
Okay.
All right. So
we'll frame the girls here. Right, Zach?
let's see here. Wow. Okay. Whew, that's an interesting exposure.
Oh, wait, I have my flash off.
Sure. All right, everyone, look at focus here. Focus here. Okay. Dear God, that's amazing. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Say keys.
Keys. Keys or
Key and one more. Liars. 1, 2. One frame. I don't even 1, 2, 3. Say keys.
Keys.
Liar. Cool. Thank you all so much.
Wait, can we do one like pretending like we're all?
If you want to.
Yeah, with that.
I mean, I don't care. What do we do?
So like, that's like I'm taking you down.
All right, sure.
Alright. Okay, sorry.
All right. All right. All right, everyone look at me and say family friendly.
Family friendly.
Cool, thank you.
So your face is gonna freeze that way?
All the drama.
You also have a picture on the rest of your bag, so you can pick it up there.
Oh, yeah.